We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Green Bay Packers and the Pittsburgh Steelers on Sunday Night Primetime.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. The All-Pro Chris Boswell with the honors. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Black shot. Ready. 30 to get this. Feather.
Throwing to begin is Love. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets. And if he continues to make plays like that, their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
Red. Yellow. Red.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there. And it'll be 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go. 10 black.
To throw is Love. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
Here we go. Red. Yellow, blue. Black, ultra. White.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
McCarthy now going to start with a pass. That's out wide to Warren. And mark him down up beyond the 30. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
They'll run with the rookie, drafted in the 3rd round. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. Now he'll run it, and he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
And this is something the defense knew they had to contain coming in today, Mike. They worked all week on containing this quarterback, but here we are. Early on in the game, a nice scramble there, good yardage, and he's able to pick up the first down.
On the run to the right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Let's go now.
To throw is McCarthy. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. Forced out left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Smack, red. Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. That one on target to Watson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
On the double. Down. 43 red. Blue. 32. Striker. Red. Cycle. Blue striker. Ready.
On 1st down, it's Love. To the left side, he finds Pratt. And he'll take this one in. Tucker Pratt. Touchdown, Green Bay. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
First down, here's McCarthy. Forced to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 41 yards.
Mike, what we're seeing play out across the NFL is that if offensively it requires you to go the length of the field in a long, methodical drive, your chances of coming away with points continue to go down the more you snap the ball. You have to be able to generate shot plays, pick up big, explosive chunks, because when you do, your ability to score points typically tends to follow.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. On first and 10, it's McCarthy. He'll swing this out to Dowdle. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter. They've got it second down and 6 to begin. Gonna look to throw again. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down. Lucas Van Ness. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's third and long. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down.
Chris Boswell on for the field goal. A 49-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Steelers are back within 1. It's 7-6.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
Love to throw it on first down. To Kraft, the tight end downfield. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. From the gun, it's Love. And this one is intercepted. It's DJ Reed.
I think this is one of those interceptions, Mike, that when the ball left his hand, he simply just didn't even see the corner. And now they're playing what they call cover 3. So that corner, he's responsible for the deep outside third of the field. And he's just playing in space, reading the quarterback's eyes, and he just threw it right to him.
Throwing here on first and 10 is McCarthy. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
If he's able to get the ball out of his hand on time, that's probably a completion, but there's a little hesitation for one reason or another, and by the time he lets it go, he has a defender bearing down on him and leads to an incompletion.
McCarthy to the air on second down. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Let's go. At the 60. At the 60. Trap 60. Trap 60. 19 Lions.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. It's a gain of 34. First and 10.
Street. Come on.
He'll try the right side with Johnson. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From just shy of midfield, here's second down.
60 Bison. 60.
Now McCarthy. He'll find his big target at Fryermuth. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Just take what the defense is giving you, and you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
Trying the left side and caught by Pittman. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
And here's McCarthy. Again, they target Pittman. He's got another catch. He'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play in a tight one-point game in this first half. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for it with Johnson. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. It's going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's 4th down.
Well, this seems pretty straightforward. 3rd and 1, just dial up a run play and run straight downhill. But this defense had other plans. They were ready and expecting that run, and they're able to take the ball carrier down for a loss.
On 4th down, here's McCarthy. He gets this one complete to Pittman. And he's going to have the Steelers first down as the defense nowhere to be found. They picked up 20 on 4th down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. Metcalf, left side. He's got it. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 4 at the Packers' 7-yard line.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. Moving to his left. He'll tuck it and take off.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard.
19 Lions. 18.
One final throw before the break. Flush to his right. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That is hot. What a job to keep the play alive. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
And what a swing in momentum here as you go into the half. Here you are offensively. Not only are you losing, but you really just have a desperation, no time on the clock. Let's see if we can steal some points. And you convert. Tell you what, that locker room looks a lot different now than it did a few minutes ago.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. That is knocked away. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. Now, this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, he'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
Let's go now.
And on this first down, it's Johnson. And he did a nice job there, sidestepping tacklers on his way to a pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and a yard. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. Picked off by the all-pro safety, Xavier McKinney. And he's going to set his guys up well. Nice return. The offense is going to have it just past the 40-yard line.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit. It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Second down throw for Love. There's a short one caught by Kraft. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. This one is caught by Reed. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. On second down, Love. To the left side in the hands of Watson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. 13 yards on the catch there. First down, Packers.
13 yards.
Red, cycle. Come on, set. Yellow, real green. Set, huh?
That is hauled in at the 5. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
To the pylon, he's in. Christian Watson, touchdown, Packers. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, They ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Open man downfield is Freiermuth. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
At the 39-yard line.
19 tight. Track at 60. 79 Broncos.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Finding the open man, that's Pittman. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 34-yard line.
70 Lions. 7 Pirates. 18 Pioneer. Buffalo 18.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Lucas Van Ness. He gets in to record his 2nd sack of the game, number 4 on the season. On 3rd and long, here's McCarthy. He's got his man, complete to Wilson. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
On 1st down, here's McCarthy. This one caught at the 4. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Rico Dowdle. Touchdown Steelers.
So often these defenses come into the game, Mike, and when they build their pass defense plan, there's tight ends, there's receivers, there's so many weapons that these offenses around the league have at their disposal. It can be easy sometimes to not account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what happened here. Easy throw, get it to the hands of one of the most dynamic guys on the field, and let them do the rest after the catch, and he takes it in for a touchdown.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Strikers, Steelers, down, rail, blue, 33, set.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for the Packers.
Watcher, stick.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Packers.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
Mike, 60, 45, white, red, black, ultra, white, set.
Love to throw it on 1st down. He's going to let this one go deep. At 3, 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And he's going to be taken down, but a nice return up past the 35-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Micah Parsons on the tackle. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. From the gun, here's McCarthy. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. Looking across the field, it's complete to Pittman. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. A big one here in the 4th quarter. 36 yards. McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. Quick throw, taken in. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 9. To the air once more is McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
And 9 yards to go.
19 tight. Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 19 Lions. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
McCarthy gonna look to throw again. That one on target to Davis. He's got it. First time they've worked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Here we go, set. 70 Lions. 60. 18 back. 18 back.
To throw once more, here's McCarthy. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. His 4th TD grab of the season. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Edo Blue. Come on.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. That's caught by Golden, right side. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. To the left side, he finds Kraft. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
19 more on that one, and another 1st down.
19 yards. 1st down, Green Bay.
Spike, 6 down. Spike, white. 33. Yellow, red, yellow. Down.
From the gun, it's Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And he will score. Game on. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Green Bay. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Let's go. Come my team. 79 Broncos. Warriors 70. 75.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. Open man, it's Davis downfield. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
And the Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
60 Eagles. 19 tight. 19. Go.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Okay,
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
let's go.
First carry now for Rico Dowdle. He's to the 10. And he's in. Rico Dowdle. Touchdown Steelers. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
22. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Steal. Black 40. Cut.
They'll drop to throw. This one completed down the field to Golden. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Cycle.
Packers first down.
Ready?
On 1st down, it's Love. This one is caught by Reeves. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Headed left, buying time. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Josh Jacobs was the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. The man in motion is Watson.
And the Packers first down.
That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. 2nd and 11. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
I got to be honest, Mike, I'm a little surprised in the fact that they're even deciding to throw the ball given the situation. I mean, it's unlikely that that decision will cost them the game, but stranger things have happened on a football field.
That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down. Now, 2nd and 4.
Black shot. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll go underneath to Jacobs. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team. Here's Love to throw. That ball broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal.
Strike 2. Red. Cycle. Shoot. Snap. Red.
Now Love. That's hauled in at the 2. And a big collision there. Down near the goal line. Keeps him out of the end zone. This crowd doing everything they can before 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Yellow. Red.
That is caught. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
And with that late score, it's going to give them a little bit of late life here, Mike. But remember, the next series of events is very unlikely. They need to get the onside kick and then likely a Hail Mary situation. So while they definitely have a little bit of a chance, I think it's pretty slim. Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest. That's a big risk in this situation here, Mike. They're hoping to catch him by surprise, but now when you fail, the other team is able to not only have a short field, they got a chance to extend their lead.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So this one in the win column for the Steelers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Steelers, winners, as we say so long from the confluence of the Three Rivers in Pittsburgh.
No 18 cut. Ready, ready? Tag! Hut, hut!
Here we go. We good. Tonight. Tonight. Here we go. Tonight.